Boom, 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 boom. Everyone say hi to Bertie. This is the boy. Now Bertie's not gonna listen to this album with us today. However, he does make a useful little squishy cutie. I don't think his little cat ears will be able to tolerate such beautiful music. I think his ears will explode. I know this is going to be a great album. Sitting on a bat right now. St. Vincent, pretty noticeable pop artist that I've never really got into, but consistently great, apparently. I'm looking forward to possibly starting my journey with her today with this very recent album. The album cover looks sick. One of my favourites of the year so far, certainly. I'm hoping that the music is a reflection of it and we get some nice, abstract, adventurous artsy at times, intense at times, psychedelia. Oh, I've been out all fucking day. Why am I doing this to myself? We stay committed to the grind, lads. The scarf will stay around the next time. I do not have the energy to get up and start dancing midway through this album like we have done in previous occasions. And the shirt's back there. It's the one I was wearing before. It's not presented the best. It will have to do. Actually, let me just adjust something real quickly. I think that's a valuable improvement. Straight into it. Oh yeah, the first track's called Hell Is Near, by the way. Well, this is going to be intense, is it then? Sounds pretty ethereal. What entertainment parlor is this? Oh my. My head is spinning. Cheeky piano. She sounds really good as well, doesn't she? Don't hit me with those little fluttering electronic whatever synths in there. Damn, bro. Floating. What is that in the back? Something's building. We're in the cosmos. Goodness me, did I expect that? Absolutely not. That was something, that was a cut straight off of Currents, that was right there. Her singing's beautiful as well. Her singing's really good. Damn. Haunting. Very haunting. Bro, the cover looks so good while that's playing. The cover is so good. This has to be cover of the year, come on. If that's a sign of things to come, we're in for a very good day. If I knew it was going to sound like this, then fucking hell, maybe I should have taken this now. Don't even need it to feel it. We will move straight on to Reckless. We will move straight on. Straight. Oh, I think my cat wants to leave. I've heard she has some great lyrics, by the way, but I'm not pulling up Genius. Yeah. If I catch a really good lyric, I will comment on it though. Oh. Sounds like a deserted city at dusk, and there's not a person on the streets. I don't even know what this is, I just know it's good. Full of noise. That guitar's great. The drone or whatever's going on there. It's hitting. Big chord. God damn. Well, there we have Annie showcasing really how good she is at singing sometimes. That was a 10 out of 10 in terms of singing. I thought, hey, look, something's feeling sinister, something is not right, and bam, there it comes in with a minute to go. That took me by surprise. That was experimental as fuck. That was abstract as fuck. That was electronic, a little bit psychedelic. There was a bit of everything in there. God damn. It was so epic. A little bit haunting, absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. Reflecting that cover once again. The burning starting at the fingertips right now, matter of fact, and it's gonna, by the end of this album, I might just be a pile of ashes. We're gonna move straight on to the next track, which is the most popular track. It's called Broken Man. Is this Death Grips? This is a bop. Oh, I thought something mad was about to happen. Holy shit. Whoa. Once again, there's that something in the back. Please. Oh my god, that's good. Grungy. Bit punky. Come together, please. Goodness me. That was mad. I can't predict what's going to happen next. What's going on? That was like if Depeche Mode in the modern era and prime Radiohead, the Bends, just had a massive collision. That was that track right there. That was sensational. I'll probably come back to that one a few times at the least. I feel like that will get better with more listens. It's just so unique sounding. Lots of outbursts of emotion so far. She's angry. She's angry or upset or something. It's crazy. The grungy guitar was great. The little synth pop inspired little beat. Electronic shit. That's some Depeche Mode right there. That's straight off a Violator, that little beat going on. And that's the difference between this and Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, you take that, you put synths over it, you do it 30 times, 32 times. You take a beat like that, you put synths over it, you do it 32 times, and then you release 2 mid-albums and call it a day. This, on the other hand, is sensational. The little switch up. Taylor Swift ain't never brave enough to do that. We've had it all so far, and I've only listened to about 10 minutes of music so far. On to the next track with Haste. Our friends here for this one. The drums and that bass is such an interesting combination when they work. How artsy. You've got it. Damn. Don't do that, drummer. Me like. Wailing guitar. Another decent track. I don't know if I'd return to it, but it was there and it was kicking. I like the guitar. I've liked all the guitars so far. It always brings out a lot in me when it's done well like that. As long as it's not some corny shit, then we're good. Star of the show once again, Annie killing it. It just didn't have a lot of replay value for me personally. I needed to let it cut deeper, like with the last track. The last track was cutting, and the first track was sensational. I think we'll move straight on to our next track, which is marks the midway point actually. Big Time Nothing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Funky. Going crazy with the distorted synthesizers. That's a nice tempo. Just sounds so cool. Wow, nice. What a bop. Disco? What on earth? What is this? Now where are we? How playful. There it is again. What a nice, fun, playful track that was. That had a little bit of everything in it. It was all glued together though really well, but that strong, hard, cheeky little bassline slash synth line, massive distorted shit going on there throughout the entire track. Sounded so cool, so cool. That one's getting a like from me and at least a few more plays from me. Now at the halfway stage, you can say this has been pretty good. Depending on how the second half of this album goes, it could be my album of the year so far. Let's hope there's a more absolute glory to come. The next track is called Violent Times. Little Sims. Oh, don't do this to me, this sounds excellent. I feel like I've heard this before. What? The saxophone is doing so much to me right now. There's another horn instrument in there now too. And I've just clocked the distorted guitar in the back there as well. Oh, it sounds great though. What a unique little track that was. This whole album has been beautiful so far and very fun from a listener's perspective as well, because it just feels like you're getting a complete experience and everything's completely different, and it keeps it energetic and fresh every time you put on the next track. I love the saxophone in that, and there was another horn instrument at the end as well. The end part was specifically good. There was some guitar in there, very quiet, but it did a lot. I like the little beat. It sounded very I don't even know, hollow. It sounded very hollow, like a hollow drum, like you're in a big room with a lot of air in it. Yeah, nice. On to the 7th track, The Power's Out. I like that. And that too.
Monday morning, subway station, pushes pushing.
Holy fuck, this sounds really good. I'm liking this song already. How noisy, but how beautiful is that little subtle electronic beat in the back. If this is what the build-up's like now, I wonder what the chorus is like. What a beautiful voice. Yeah, do that to my ears, please.
It was pouring like a movie. Every stranger looked like they knew me. Handsome cowboys playing gothic. Some night of Roxanne,
So beautiful with it. Oh my god. There it is again, finally. Oh my god! And they've added something to it. Oh yes. That is beautiful. For some reason, the moment I heard that very subtle and very electronic beat, I knew it was going to be my favourite track of the album, because songs that have that sort of beat, you know that the focus of it is going to be on something loud and noisy or impactful. Some sort of beautiful guitar, some sort of beautiful synth, some sort of beautiful horn instrument, some sort of beautiful atmosphere. And that's exactly what we got, ladies and gentlemen. The ending in particular was sensational when they brought in a little bit of a wailing guitar with what a song. That was what I thought most of the album was going to be like. It was one of the more pop-sided songs, you could say, but it's so artsy and so beautiful. Wow, and very electronic. We have 3 tracks left. We'll get straight into it with Sweetest Fruit coming up next. Don't know if I'm too keen on this. You can try and change my mind. I do like that. It's growing on me. Oh. Okay, this is great. Okay, you've convinced me. Where are we going from here? I don't know if I'm overly keen on what started and ended that track, whatever that synth line was that ran throughout most of the song. However, what I will say is that at times that was excellent. I can't even begin to name all the components that were introduced throughout that track, but it's just one big swirling revolving door of this. You throw in that and you throw in that and you see how those work together. So artsy. We only have 2 tracks left. This has gone relatively quickly. Let's see where these next 2 tracks take us. I'd give it at least a 7 out of 10 so far. Maybe an 8. Anyway, So Many Planets is up next. There are loads of planets, aren't there? Oh. Why don't you continue that? That was so good. It better come back in. Can't tease me like that.
I'm not a fashion, I got God on my heel. Watching
Weirdly tropical sounding for a song titled So Many Planets.
Outside a burnout window. She isn't smiling, but she's happy you're here.
I think this one's growing on me too. I was really trying to absorb that track at the end there because I felt like I was getting into it, but not really. No. There was a small moment in there when there was some guitar in the back that played very briefly, very deep, very distorted, and I thought we're getting somewhere. But overall, that vibe, I don't know if I was feeling it. The little 10-second section that played at the beginning of the track was about 57 times better than the rest of the track combined. Weirdly tropical sounding track. Weirdly tropical. We are on to our final track, however, ladies and gentlemen. It is the longest track on here, just under 7 minutes. If there's one thing I know about long tracks on artsy albums like this, is that for some reason they're usually by far the best. So let's test that theory right now. I have no idea who this feature is, by the way. I don't know if I can do this for 7 minutes. Blow up, please. Blow up in my face, and then we're talking. Okay. What's coming up? Are we into part 2? We are in a ritual right now. Oh. And then Skrillex comes in. Drop that bitch. I like that. What an Terraria sound effect, honestly. I like how this has built over the last few minutes. It kind of has just arrived at this point. End of the album, ladies and gentlemen. That was the end of the album. That was a pretty satisfactory album. We'll talk about the song first. That song was, once again, just left field. If the previous song was left field and the one before that was left field, this one was also left field. Somehow they find a field and somehow manage to build a field to the left of that field every single time. Every single song on here has been absolutely different in every term from the last one. This is an all over the place album in terms of tracing actually what this is. The song in itself, I was not feeling the first half. Yeah, enough said about that. The second half, when it started out with just the setting the tempo with the muffled, and then gradually bringing in every single other element until it became just a little bit of a sunrise experience at the end. Absolutely lovely. But the album, I already told you how much I love the artsiness of this album and the fact that it sounded quite abstract. I like that a lot. From the track straight from Tame Impala's Currents first to the absolute pinnacle of existence, that was The Power Was Out. To the funky, fun, ecstatic sounding Big Time Nothing. Yeah, overall, what a ride, what a roller coaster. Now, especially the first songs sounded exactly like that, the cover. I still think that cover is hard. This is how you do pop. If we want to consider this pop, this is how you do it. This is how you become a tortured poet, Taylor. You want to look at tortured poets, let's look at St. Vincent. It's actually criminal how much Florence managed to overperform you on one song compared to the entirety of the rest of your album. Those 30 seconds to a minute were better than the rest of the album combined. Why am I still talking about this album? Back to All Born Screaming. I appreciate the length of the album. I haven't mentioned that yet, but the length is perfect. I could sit through this and listen to the whole thing easily. Yeah. If I listen to one track and then the track directly after it, and I didn't know that this was a highball. I didn't know that this was an album yet. I would have thought they were two songs from completely different artists, completely different genres, if not for the voice connecting both of them. So yeah, what an experience. Got to be up there with some of my albums of the year. Oh my god, he's a genius. He just opened my door. My cats are mutating. Yeah, so overall, adventurous project. Score might change in the future, but for now, we are sitting on a 8. I can confidently say that's an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, lads. You hear me? You hear me? You fucking hear me? You fucking...